What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit and I am back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Hades. He's from the UCA clan. His name is Domantas. On the other side of the map in the blue color, playing as Isis, is CountVonCount. These players are awesome. The map is Ghost Lake. We've been seeing quite a bit from Domantas in the RTS League tournament that just went by. Played really well. Definitely a strong player here. And CountVonCount is an ex-expert. That means he used to be an expert and he's just been inactive. So I guess that kind of qualifies him as a Gosu according to the RTS Sanctuary hierarchy of badges. He's playing Isis here, and we'll see if he can play this game to a high level like he used to and take out Domantas, or if Domantas is going to show him some of that new school style of play. I'm expecting to see Domantas going for some form of two-town center classical play, potentially going through Athena. Ares is an option as well. Especially because Hades doesn't have access to any siege in the classical age. When you have Cyclops out, you get that Elder Cyclops upgrade. You start having siege weapons in the classical age, and it starts really working in your favor. Also, if your opponent goes for a fast heroic, you can use that Ares Pestilence on the Migdol stronghold and slow them down while you're taking it down. They can't produce any units, which definitely does help. We'll see what UCA Domantas decides to do though. We'll check out the town centers here. We do look at nice safe town center here. However, there's not really any resources close to it. There is this gold mine, there is this hunt patch, but it doesn't really defend them. This town center, on the other hand, also has the caribou here and the gold mine. It's going to be a difficult one to get up because of these trees, so he's going to have to be careful about that one. But it could definitely get Priest rushed off or Priest Pharaoh rushed off. We've got the Obelisk coming in here. If we jump over to CountVonCount's perspective, is he going to spot this? He's got the Obelisk coming up. Yeah, that's going to be in range, so he's going to know there's a town center there, and he's going to know it's going up. So that's going to be a nice win there for CountVonCount. We'll go on and see what else is going on over here. We've got town centers over here. We've got a nice back town center here, which doesn't defend anything at all. And this town center doesn't defend anything at all either. It does have the two gold mines really close by, so a town center plus a Migdol stronghold, say here, means this gold mine is going to be very easily defended. So we'll see if he can get that that town center up. Hades does have options of going fast Ajax Chiron in order to make it really difficult for an Egyptian player to get that second town center up, because by the time it's up, if you advance at like 4:15 or 4:30, get your Chiron or get your Ajax out first, get your Chiron out, and then send them straight to these town centers. Sometimes you can get there before those town centers get up fully, and you can make it really difficult for your opponents to function off those fast town center players and force them to be on one town center. We do have the temple coming out now for CountVonCount. We've got the Obelisk getting picked off, so that means no more information on this town center. Nice little play there from Domantas. Got to starve your opponents of vision, but the Count should be able to put up a Obelisk here and keep line of sight of this. Not sure if that one is going to quite get there, but maybe he'll still be able to see some villagers roaming around there. I'm not sure why he wouldn't just chuck it into the... Yeah, it's not going to get there. I'm not sure why he wouldn't just chuck it into the trees. Maybe he isn't chucking these obelisks up because he wants to see the town center. Maybe he's looking for something else. Well, we do have this location has been pretty much expired here. So you're not going to be able to push CountVonCount off this hunt. So this hunt's going to be... Ooh, not that hunt. The hunt's all here, so I guess you do want to send your units over here as well as soon as possible. So let's check out Domantas. He's going through Athena. He's going a little bit late, going up at 5 minutes as opposed to that 4:30 I was talking about, or 4:15. He is going through Athena, and he does have a villager still on favor. Are these villagers going to jump onto favor? No, looks like they're running around, potentially going to be jumping onto gold, and it does look like we're going to see some stables with some Hippicon, and that kind of junk is going to be the thing. It looks like this villager gathering favor is just kind of for a Chiron or two. You can get 2 favor, take him off and start building houses. Oh, sorry, 4 favor, take him off and start building houses. The general idea there, so we'll see what happens there. Jumping over to CountVonCount, he's going through Bast, so we're not seeing that Anubis play that we've seen so much from Joe. Bast is the preferred god in 1.03, but that's the original game. But Anubis was buffed quite heavily, and maybe CountVonCount is not aware. I'm not sure how much he's been playing recently, so we'll see what comes from that. Domantas hitting the classical edge through Athena, Bast coming up, and it looks like CountVonCount is just going for a standard fast heroic here. He's only got 6 villages on gold. He's going to be getting that food income very, very fast. We do see that the Minotaur is out, and the Priest and the Pharaoh are moving forward, so they're going to be trying to do a little bit of damage over here. That's going to be able to really shut this hunting location down, especially because Chiron is running the wrong way, killing off the obelisk, grabbing that second town center though. So we're going to have that fast second town center versus the fast heroic. We've got the armory coming down for CountVonCount, and now these guys need to get out of there before the Chiron locks onto them, because if the Chiron can get onto them, he can generally chase them down and get a kill. Priest is going to run into the corner, going to see a lot of nothing in this corner, but that's okay. Does he know about... He does know there's one gold mine here. He's got one gold mine here. He doesn't know there's a gold mine over here, but has he seen everything on... Yeah, he should know there's one more gold mine somewhere, and it does make sense that it's over this side because there's 2 here and only 1 here, but unfortunately that's not how the map spawned for him. He's probably going to notice that one, and we do see that the town center is getting attacked by the Sphinx, but with the Chiron here already, it's going to be he's going to force this Sphinx back. Town center is going to go up, and Domantas is going to be in a fairly decent position here. CountVonCount has got his armory up, so he's going to be able to go to that next age in the next maybe 30 seconds or so. He's got quite a few villages on food. I am surprised that Domantas didn't just like send maybe his Ajax or maybe his Chiron over to this location here and let his Ajax pick off the Sphinx. Got some stables coming up now, so he's going to be transitioning into simply just that stable to town center Athena play. Priest and Pharaoh are here, and now the Ajax and Chiron are going to be over here in order to help out. Where is the food going? How do you not have the food to advance yet? What is going on here? Does he have husbandry? He does have husbandry, so he should dump all of this resources into here and then get away. Looks like he's trying to run the Pharaoh behind this tree, but it did not work out at all. In fact, that Pharaoh looks like Larry is going to be dying. Larry is going to be in a bit of a rough spot there. He's got some priests pumping out, and they're going to be able to help out just a little bit, but with the Pharaoh dying, that's a huge loss there for CountVonCount. That means he's not going to be able to cast Prosperity and get the extra resources coming from it. Ajax moving in as well, going to be taking some tower fire from that watchtower, but he's just going to retreat. He's going to be super happy about that one. But now Nephthys is coming through, so you can definitely start transitioning some of these villages over onto wood and going for some sort of fast timing push onto the 2 town centers. So this town center is slightly exposed. It's a Hades town center, and he does have access to sentinels. But Ancestors Eclipse, couple of siege towers, couple of chariot archers at the 10-minute mark is the aim there, but potentially CountVonCount going to be having to do something else because he doesn't have the Pharaoh to get the timing in there. I say it's like a timing push, but it's really not. You can defend against it if you play well. Sphinx is moving in. Going to be trying to pick off the villagers here, and he is actually going to be quite successful as Domantas not paying attention over here. Losing villages is not something you want to be doing. That does hurt quite a bit. We do see that Nephthys has come through. Where is the Migdol coming up right now for CountVonCount? He's going to be, he's putting it over here. I don't understand this one much. It does control the choke point here. As he's walled off over here, he doesn't need to control this choke point, but you might want to put the Migdol over here so he can't run through here. Running through here has got nothing in it. But we got the next Pharaoh. Larry the Second is here, coming to help out. Migdol Stronghold is going up. I wonder if that's something that happens if Larry dies again. It'll be Larry the Third. Who knows? We've got the Hippocon running around as well. Just going to try and control the map. If we jump over to Domantas' perspective, he's just pumping villages. I think he's maybe economy is a little bit out of sorts at this point. He should have constant village production. He's got the right resource allocation there, so maybe he just had a bit of downtime for some reason. Scorpion Man's out now. He's going to be roaming around. I love the raids with myth units as Egyptian because against Greek, because they've got their heroes are a little bit too slow to be chasing the raids, whereas the Hippocon can generally chase down those chariot archer raids. We do see that this village is going to get away because he's got the wall up and he's going to run away. Another that's not a village, that's a Toxo, does fall there. And it does look like Domantas is going to be checking out this location over here, trying to deal some damage. Gonna see the Migdol stronghold and probably just retreat. Definitely don't want to take too much damage from that Migdol stronghold. And most of those arrows were missing there, so he's gonna be totally fine there. Hippocon getting chased down by a cavalry and a couple of raiding units moving in. Gonna be looking out, checking out this gold mine, but he should know that the gold miners are all gonna be over here or in the base. Probably not gonna be over here, but for some reason Domantas is going for this gold mine. Gonna be losing another villager, which does help out CountVonCount quite a bit there, considering he's only sitting on that one town center. He's got a lot to catch up with in terms of villager economy. We do see that the Domantas units are going to catch out these military units here. Going to grab that Scorpion Man with those heroes, and the cavalry and the chariot archers well, maybe not going to fall, maybe going to be able to sneak through the base. You can definitely separate these guys up. So if you send one through that way, one through this way, and then try and run one through their army and see how you go. But it does look like the archery range is going to attempt the block. We've got a third town center now coming up for Domantas, and these units look like they are going to be falling. Definitely get that watchtower to be trying to target the Scorpion Man there, which does look like it's going to be able to take that one down. Cavalry should get out without too many issues. Could definitely cast Ancestors Eclipse onto the economy of CountVonCount if you feel like it, but it does look like we're trying to move into the front. Got a bunch of Scorpion Men, got the Sphinx. Going to be having to get out of there though at this point, as Domantas' army is quite terrifying here. Third town center going up. We've got some villagers moving forward to this gold mine. Somehow Domantas is sniffing this out, but it looks like CountVonCount's moving in and back in and out of the line of sight just to distract right there. Definitely needs to get a Migdol stronghold up over here. CountVonCount is sitting at only 150 gold, so can't afford that one, but Domantas sniffed it out, but was not moving over there. It looks like potentially the Catastrophic Scout saw something. No, maybe not. I don't know. He's definitely just checking out the town center at this point. Scorpion Man getting bashed away there by the Minotaur. I'm not sure why these priests are sitting over here. Definitely want to bring those ones in order to deal with that Minotaur. Those Ajax units and everything. I'm not sure what CountVonCount just taking that fight for no real reason. He was doing a good job distracting, and he did manage to lose quite a few units without picking off too much. These Scorpion Men are really strong. In fact, if you can get their special attack off and then retreat and just do that a couple of times, can really deal a lot of damage to the army of Domantas there. But it looks like it's not going to happen there. And these gold villagers aren't mining gold either. He does have 700 gold at this point. He's got so many idle villagers here, and definitely want to chuck down that Ancestors Eclipse in order to defend against this. We've got the priest picking off that Minotaur. So these guys are sitting in a fairly decent position. The Karen is chasing around those Scorpion Men. Nice micro, but it looks like the is now going to be changing that focus over onto this Scorpion Man. Both the Scorpion Men are very, very low. It looks like one has fallen. The other one is going to retreat back into the base, going to wait for some heals. But it looks like the army is a little bit too much there for CountVonCount to handle. Still idle villagers here, need to retreat. Looks like Domantas is going to be able to pick up a bunch of those guys. Still has access to Ancestors Eclipse. Still has access to Restoration. Still nothing has gone down just yet. Those villagers are in a lot of pain, and CountVonCount is going to be hurting right now. Going for that third town center, and it looks like that's going to be the cue for potentially Domantas to get out of there, but it looks like there's another Scorpion Man in here. Migdol Stronghold's still going to be doing quite a bit of damage, doing 17 damage a arrow, and then you got to times that by 3 projectiles. That's quite a bit of damage there that Domantas is sitting under. We do see that there's a villager over here and some other medium Toxotos. Town center does manage to get up, which is big there for CountVonCount, but Domantas has got so much army at this point. He can control this location and control this location. I don't think it will be a bad idea for CountVonCount to just use his Ancestors Eclipse in order to secure this location so he can keep some gold income and stay in this game and potentially recover somehow. But it looks like Domantas is just the onslaught is continuing. There's quite a few chariot archers here. We got the cavalry onto them though, so they're going to be taking some real pain as he retreats back into this location here. And it does look like Domantas is going to have to get out of there and feel the pain of the Egyptian army. But no, he's turning back around, still happy to fight. Even though there's like a critical mass of these chariot archers, you just can kind of focus down those Hippocons, especially the low HP ones. And we do see a lot of those have died. And then the Toxotes can get chased down when they're running away. Aphrodite does come through though for Domantas, so he can now use Aphrodite on this location here, which I assume he's going to do. He's feeling like he wants to keep fighting. Nice micro, they're pulling back those Hippocon, but the curse goes down. Manages to grab 7 chariot archers and 2 villagers with that curse. That's brutal. What's that? 700 wood, 350 gold. No, that's not quite right. It's 40. Wait, is it 50 or 40? Yeah, it's 40. So whatever 7 times 40 is, and then 100 food. Oh, my math is so bad. What is that? 28, 280 gold. And 100 food just from a curse there, but still have access to that Ancestors Eclipse. But at this point it looks like Domantas' economy is so brutally strong, and he's going through Hephaestus. Oh god, that's way too much, and he's got no gold income at this point. Domantas is sitting on this gold mine, this gold mine. Does CountVonCount still? He still doesn't know there's a gold mine here. Oh, that's so unfortunate. CountVonCount decides to tap out. GG there by Domantas, managing to hold on against the Isis power of CountVonCount. And yeah, that's 1-0 for Domantas. Nice execution there, managing to control all the gold mines, managing to get that exposed third town center, that up before the Sphinx got there, and then managing to grab his own gold mine and get that boom happening. And unfortunately, CountVonCount just not using that Ancestors Eclipse meant that he could not secure any gold mine. And I feel like he thought that he needed it for to win the game, and if he doesn't win the game with it, maybe he just loses. But generally speaking, Isis can keep up with Hades if she can stabilize, you know, like she can stabilize from that fast heroic, maybe kill off a couple of units with the Ancestors Eclipse and then secure the gold mine. At the very least, you're in for a good game, but unfortunately not being able to hold on there. Domantas takes the game. If you've enjoyed this game, please rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you want to see my videos as soon as they come out, my name is Boit, and I will see you guys next time.